Hello and welcome to 50 Stack Challenge 7, a collaboration hosted by Amy at CraftyCat7212. And today the prompts are hidden pocket and tissue paper or vellum. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is the hidden pocket. I was thinking about taking this that I worked on the other day and using one of these pieces to do my hidden pocket. I think I'll use this one. And I'm going to deckle my edges. I'll be doing this video today for this collaboration, and then for let's see, if I had a brain I'd be dangerous. For December Ember, it is snippets and grandma's buttons. Hope everybody's doing well today. And I do want to cut that. Now, the way that I thought this through is that I think I'm going to see if I can use some of my scrap paper snippet roll. So my scrap paper snippet roll is huge and would be good for backgrounds. This, I left all this blank, so it would be good for background, but for this case, that's not what I want to do. I'm going to take this. In the past, I've done a lot of organization, and a lot of times during that organizational effort, it's about categorizing or recategorizing my stash and finding a home for that categorization. And I say home as in singular. Because if I've got one place for my stuff It's easier for my memory to remember where one place is. And then until my memory kicks in, or in case my memory never kicks in, I label a lot of places. Why did I say that? I was leading up to something. One moment, please, while I try to remember. Oh, so now what I'm doing is I'm not categorizing, but I'm doing, I guess it's what the Ember is all about. I'm doing compartmental components. And sometimes what that looks like is taking ephemera or components. It's better to say components, because when you think of a scrap piece of paper, you don't think of that necessarily as ephemera. So I am taking my components and I am working with my components to move them or transition them to different stages, or maybe not even a stage, but just playing with my components so that, whoops, yeah, I want this on here too, so that at a certain point I can use them. So this is my larger pieces of scrap paper snippet roll. Now I'm going to take this piece here and I'm going to make a slice in the middle. See if we can do this somewhat straight. Hopefully that worked. Yes, it did. Now what I'm going to do is on the other side, I'm going to work on reinforcing that. I have two kinds of age tape. This roll that I bought off of Etsy. And then my Tim Holtz age tape. I can make my own too, and maybe I will go back to making my own once this runs out. Okay. Might have been easier just to put this down and made the cut after I put it down. There's a thought. I'm going to put a tiny bit on the ends because that's where I'm really concerned. This came together pretty close there, so I'm just going to put a little tiny bit on this end. Right there. Now I'm going to put this on here. had so many ideas going through my head of how I wanted to do this. Okay, this is the pocket right here. I really kind of wanted to put it on the other side. I didn't think that through right. I could leave all of that. It's an awfully big pocket. But anyways, now we have a hidden pocket right here. And the glue didn't take down here. I think I'll leave this on the top for now because I'm not sure if I want to use that to further embellish or decorate my journal page. I could do a little bit right now. Let's see, what do we got? Hey Zippy, how are you? Welcome. Making a hidden pocket. Just thinking about embellishing it a little bit. Zippy, I vote you as the best online communicator for showing enthusiasm. Well, you do a good job. I'm not the type of person to compliment people just to compliment them. I'm just not the type of, I mean, I go out of my way to not do what other people do as a standard. Like when I walk in the room, I say hello one time. And actually that kind of thing has gotten me in trouble before when I was working at an office, because I'm just not the friendly type. I wasn't born in Texas. Oh, my husband, woo. He is one of the most friendliest people you have ever met. He loves to chat. Oh my gosh, he loves to chat. Those colors aren't working for me. That does. Well, it shows by the way you act. I need some ink on this dauber. Well, that's not holding on. Pooey pooey. I think that's going to be it. Yeah, I'm forcing it now. Okay. So let's put something in there that designates that as a pocket. We'll just put that in there for right now as a placeholder. Or maybe do I have something? Oh, I know what I want to do, because actually this is going to end up being a piece for to go in Happy Mail to April. For the for the Arizona state. So I'm gonna take, where did it go, another piece of this, and I'm just gonna cut out a fast journal card. Let's do this one. Oh, that's matchy matchy. Let's do that's still kind of matchy-matchy. Let's do that one. Let's see if I can tear this off. I haven't decided if I want to keep that yet. Okay, please concentrate on your driving. And I'm just going to tear that top part off. It's not working for me. Alrighty, now we have a journal card. Let's see if it's going to fit. And of course it's not. So that's not a problem. We'll just make it fit. There. Just need a little bit off the side. And the edges, I'm using vintage photo to ink these edges. Not my favorite journal card, but the focus was on the hidden pocket for today. So normally I might put a little something down there on the pocket just to designate it as a pocket, but because it's hidden, I'm just going to stick with putting a journal card in there to make it obvious that it's a hidden pocket. All right, that's done. that's my hidden pocket. Now I'm going to, I need a piece of Christmas paper to do the vellum project. Actually, I may have changed my mind. I think I'm just going to turn this into a full vellum journal card or tuck spot. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going back to my original idea. So I'm going to find a piece of Christmas paper. I'll use this piece of Christmas paper that has a lot of Christmas trees on it. This is from Ink and Page. It's part of the Terry's Crafty Christmas collaboration. So this digital probably isn't available to the public. I don't know for sure. But she may make it available to the public after the collaboration. But I'm going to use this piece so that I can do the tissue paper or vellum prompt and at the same time make a piece of ephemera for my December 27th Terry's Crafty Christmas 2025 video as the collaborator for a video on the 16th and a video on the 27th. So I'm going to do this one for my video on the 27th because I'm using Ink and Page Christmas kit. And I'm using, who am I using for the 16th? I think it's Lenny's. That's all I got. I'm going to have to find it and write it down somewhere. Okay, so I am going to make kind of like a tall pocket, I think. Looks like my printer was giving out on me. I see lines. But I never throw this away because A, the paper's so beautiful, the lines aren't really hurting it any. And B, I would not waste. This is photo matte paper and it's more expensive than the other paper. And then there's, look at all the ink this digital laid down. No way would I throw this away. Okay, so I'm going to take this and then I'm going to take a piece of vellum. So I have 3 collaborations. I'll just call it collaborations that I'm working on for December. One is the 50 Stack Challenge 7. Another is the Ephemera Ember. And then the other is Terry's Crafty Christmas 2025. I think I'm going to tear this a little bit bigger than what it needs to. First, let's get something off the top. Then do this. And now ooh, that's a pretty tree on the other side too. Okay, how do I describe what I'm doing here? Right now what I'm doing is I'm putting in fold marks so that I can fold the edge of the vellum over this tall pocket. Oh man, that's crooked. Let's see what I can do with that. I'm gonna live with it. That's what I'm gonna do with that. I would kind of like to sew it, but my sewing machine isn't threaded right now. So for now, I'm just going to take a little bit of glue. Hi, Theresa. Did you say in a chat the other day, Theresa, that some people call you Dottie, or maybe is it pronounced Dodie? I thought I read that, but I'm not quite sure if I remember if it was actually you who said that. Not worried about the glue showing through because this is the back. And I think I'm going to sew that anyways. Okay, now here I do care about the glue showing, so I'm just going to sew this at the bottom. wonder if it's too late to put a thumb notch. I'm always late to the party for doing thumb notches. Yay, it worked. For some reason, I just love using the thumb notch that, you know, some people use to make tabs and stuff. I don't know why that is my favorite thumb notch. Okay. So I am going to put a little music on, and I'm going to thread my sewing machine real quick. Be right back. Change of plans. I forgot. I have to get a whole spool of thread, put it on the machine, and do all that rigmarole. So I'm not going to do that right now. I will just leave that open for now and sew it after the video. So the next thing I wanted to do was take something like this. Hi Marty, welcome. I hope your doctor's appointment went well. I think I want to use this one. And I know I put a thumb notch there, but now I'm thinking, oh, I'll just put it right below the thumb notch. That's what I'll do. Who is Rita? I don't see her, Rita, but I have top chat on. Oh, that's good to hear, Marty. Glad to hear that. Okay, I'm playing around with using Theresa is Rita. Oh, well, to be honest, Rita's a lot easier for me to say than Theresa. So, okay, that works for me. I'm playing around with using Yoo-hoo glue stick. I used it at the very beginning of my junk journaling journey and then started using Pritt stick. And I just opened this glue stick maybe 1 day or 2 days ago, and I've already used so much that that's all that's left. Pritt stick lasts me a much longer time. Theresa. Well, I'm special. Theresa, can I call you Rita? What's she gonna do? Say no? Maybe. I need a very thin piece of lace. I was just saying last night that, well, I was saying that I think I'm headed towards a no spin month, but I've really been craving thin lace lately. And I don't have a lot. not thin. Aw. Thank you, Rita. Where is this stick tongue out emoji for? I can't find one. I found one with money. There. That's for you, Marty. Ooh, thin lace. This is a very thin piece. Ooh, I just haven't been looking. Oh my, I just haven't been looking in the right spot. That's nice and thin. That's thin. That one's thin. This is thin. This one's thin, but it's for Valentine's. Hot dog. I found some thin lace. Ooh, this is nice and thin. So I'm special. Zippy was driving, so we can't talk to her. Don't know how she typed all those emojis as she's driving. She's gonna make me nervous. Okay, hold still, hand. I'm trying to put some thin lace down. No. Not thin enough. Better. But not quite there. Oh, stoplight. Well, we need you to pay attention to the stoplight too, because we want you to know when it turns green so no one rear ends you like somebody did me. I had a Chevy Cavalier at the time, and it was a pickup truck behind me, and she wasn't paying attention, probably on her phone, and she rear-ended me. So it wasn't like a strong rear end, but Chevy Cavaliers are fiberglass. Okay, that's what it needed right there. And so it bent the frame, totaled the car. I love that car. It was paid for. I love any car that's paid for. It didn't. I bought it myself after I got a divorce. I paid for it in cash. Well, my dad paid for it in cash, and I paid my dad back. And it didn't have anything electric on it. That's why I got an affordable car. Just a little cute Chevy Cavalier. And I loved it because it was mine, and I worked hard to make it mine after a divorce. And then some stupid woman, not paying attention, had to ruin it. Then I got a very nice Ford Explorer that I also paid cash for. That time I did. Was married to Jeff at the time. That's not why I was able to pay for it. Nope. I remained an independent woman after I got divorced and have stayed an independent woman since then. And my current husband respects my independence, and he expects nothing less from me. Okay, Zippy's parked and going into the store. Stoplight was blocks long. My car's paid for too. My caddy, 25th anniversary. Headed into the store. I'll be here. Okay. Now, the last time I talked to Zippy, she was in Walmart. I do believe. Well, not last night in the live stream, but last time in my live stream. Are you in Walmart again, Zippy? I want to go to the dollar store and Hobby Lobby today. But I wanted to do this first, and then I've got some work to do. And then I want to go to Hobby Lobby in the dollar store. Yes, I do like that. Okay, so I'm going to sew that later on. And I wanted to, what did I want to do? Oh dear, there's all this lace that didn't get put away. OFC. There's a lot of small towns in Texas, by golly. I was in Onalaska last year. Yeah, I was in Onalaska last year in November and December. Do you know where Onalaska is, Zippy? I need, what do I need? I need to take a little bit of this off the bottom. And I need to put my I'm going to be about 45 minutes away from Italy when I go next year. But we started off in Onalaska, and then we went to some park that was close to Italy. And then we left for Arizona. So we did 2 months in Texas last year and 4 months in Arizona. Yes, we did. So I just need a little piece of this. Will that be good? I don't know if that will be what I want. I think. Not sure. Because I'm making a tab. I think I'll take it from here. Onalaska is in Texas. It's by a lake. What is that lake called? Lake. Oh, what is that lake called? Let me see if I can remember. So we were in Pecan Creek for part of the time, and then on the lake RV resort in Onalaska, and see if it'll tell me what the name of that lake is. Lake Livingston. Pecan Park was just a little mud hole. And that one, see if I can see where it was at. Or Pecan Creek. Oh, no. I'm not going to be able to find that one. It was owned by a Mennonite family, interestingly enough. So you were maybe in the Bedford area? Okay, so I'm going to put this tab right here. And I'm going to put a little eyelet in it. Oh yeah, Woodlands. I have a client who has properties in Bedford, Woodlands. Bedford, Woodlands. I'm going to blank on the other ones. Fort Worth. Oh, I need my... My husband's daughter lives in Fort Worth. My sister lives in Italy. And let's see, that's all the family we have. Then I have another client that lives in Round Point, and another one that lives in College Station. So I have 4 clients in Texas. One in the DFW area, one in Round Rock, one in College Station, and I don't know where the other one is. I can't remember. I've never been to meet him. We went to So last year, the year before, I don't know, 2 years ago or 3 years ago, we spent some time in Galveston. Man, that is humid. Oh, wow. We liked it a lot, but I don't think we could manage the humidity. Okay. I'm going to put some ink on that. And there's so many online friends, Marty, that are in Texas. Susan, I totally love it, is a Texan. Shoot, who else? I'm thinking there might be a Brenda that is a Texan, but I'm not sure. I was going to make a list. Because when I'm in Texas, I'm going to see if I can set up some coffee dates. Come on, you. Cooperate. When I auditioned it, it seemed like it was going to work. I'm a virtual bookkeeper. So in just part of my marketing, my special touch, I go and visit my clients in real life. I started doing that about 4 years ago, and it just really cements the relationship. I think it does. I usually meet them one time and take them out to dinner. Maybe do a little in-person bookkeeping. And they just really seem to like it. Okay, now I can hang a little charm from there. And I wanted to put some bling on there. So let me grab my bling. Oh, and I could put one of these charms on there. Come on, snap in. Isn't that the truth, Marty? I need that. I don't do my own housekeeping anymore. And Jeff, bless his heart, tries. But I'm very picky. I'm picky, but I'm not picky. So I've learned to lower my standards. But I like to hire somebody once in a while to do detailed cleaning. Because I don't do the shower at all. That I can't bend over for that. And I don't have the strength. I mean, I could, but then, like I've said before, my hand will shake for hours afterwards. I should have put some pearls on there too. That would have been pretty. I still can. What the heck? You can't have too much bling. Oh well. I'm just going to do one. Okay, now, what am I going to hang that with? I wish I had some fishing line, but I wish. I don't think I could tie that. Yeah, it's too small. I couldn't tie that. Do I have any bulb pins in here? No, you're gonna have to get them out. Gold. I want gold. That one. And I'm wondering if I want to try a jump ring. I'm so not good at putting jump rings on. I can't even pick them up. Well, that wasn't a jump ring. Oh, I didn't want, well, I kind of wanted a gold because of that. Colors, metal colors. There we go. Ah, came out. Fiddly stuff. Why do I do this to myself? Okay, that worked. Not crazy about the colors. I wish that was gold and that was gold, but hey, it's all I got. I might glue that down so that that charm doesn't get caught underneath there. Maybe that'll keep that split ring underneath there, because I don't think it's gonna come undone, but let's put some glue. Okay, I'm super happy with how that turned out. All I need to do is sew the bottom and it will be done. always have to shake charms. I don't know why that tickles me. So then when I'm ready to put this into a journal, so I could actually make a journal card, couldn't I? Let's see what that would be like. I know once I get started, I can't stop sometimes. Ugh. I'm just gluing this together for stability, to make it sturdy. Yeah, that Ink and Page gal, she does some beautiful digitals. And she puts a lot of them out for free. Okay, so we need a long, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim this here. Oh, lots more. Silly, you had the tag in there. You could see how far you needed to trim that. There. Now that'll can go down there, but I will take something fun. Like this. Put that on there. I need you to stay straight. Dang, I wish that dog would shut up. I feel like it's been barking nonstop for an hour at least. Oh good, the air conditioning went on, so I won't be able to hear it as well. Okay, now we got a tag topper. And that will go in nicely, like that. But you know I can't leave Vellum out alone. Your dog can hear it. I mean, if you're a dog person and you enjoy that sound, then more power to you. But for people who don't enjoy that sound, I think that they shouldn't have to hear it. That is so pretty. But I can't see any of the burlap. It is what it is. I'm going for it. There we go. It's on there. Yeah, I've owned dogs before, and cats. And I didn't buy them for guard dogs. But the thing is the dog that we had, and I trained it not to bark, it wouldn't bark just to bark. But if somebody came into the yard, then it would bark. And it was just I don't know, it wasn't a growl. So that's okay to announce visitors. I'm okay with that. Okay, I'm done. Stop. No more, Theresa. Call it a wrap. Okay, I've got my glues plugged up and my inks covered. So put my stuff away. Because I gotta go to work. Laces away. That goes in another spot. This goes in the trolley. This goes in the trolley. This goes scoreboard. I hate it when I forget to put this back on my scoreboard. Hi, Michelle. Welcome. I'm just packing up. But I'll show you what I made. Put that away. Okay. I want to take this little scrap that I have and finish punching it into tabs for later. Because that's basically all it's going to be good for. Well, thanks for visiting, Marty. I appreciate it. I always enjoy talking to you. Well, that's going to have to be a tiny peg because I can't. Oh yeah, I got it. Almost. Got it. Your head is stuffy. You coming down with a cold? You better take some immune boosters. Vellum. If you're not, if you don't have high blood pressure, you can do golden seal. And yes, ma'am. Yes, Marty. I do enjoy harassing you. Yes. I must speak the truth. So if you don't have high blood pressure, you can take like golden seal. I like to take fresh garlic, buy it at the store, and cut it up, peel it, and cut it up into like a pill, and swallow it whole. And that is my favorite antibiotic. Now my husband, he likes to make a cup of hate, which is garlic, cayenne, maybe onion. No, I don't think onion. Garlic, cayenne, and I think beef broth maybe. The no golden seal for you. No. No golden seal for my husband either. He has blood pressure issues too. Okay, this is done. So anyways, if you get a little bit sicker, let me know. I'll get you the cup of hate recipe. We call it that because you hate drinking it. But it's good. It's good for making you feel better. So you all take care, and